Most people end up fumbling or unnecessarily delaying their manifestations because they're so focused on external things and external reality. But external reality is just a reflection of your inner state. That's what we need to understand. If you're going to take anything away from this video, that's the first thing that you need to really internalize. External reality is a reflection of your internal state. So when we've been wondering why haven't things changed physically, we need to ask some questions and dig a bit deeper internally. So we want to see if can we see the desire we want and that life we want, can we see it clearly? Or does it make us feel uncomfortable thinking about it? Or does it just seem like something that wouldn't happen for us? And if we've asked ourselves those questions, we want to go a bit deeper. We want to identify contradictions that might be there that we need to dissolve in order for our inner state to be aligned with that reality, right? So we're focusing on internal, moving away from the external. So we want to ask ourselves some questions. What is this thing that we want that we feel like we can't get? We've identified that. And why do we feel like we can't get it? Is it because it's not something we can really see? Then your perception is rejecting it. Is it something that makes you feel anxious or uncomfortable? If so, then it's your nervous system, your body, that's rejecting it. Is it something that wouldn't feel normal or likely? Then it's your identity that's rejecting it. So now we've identified these things. Great, we can start from there. We're not going to try to force anything from here, but we've identified it. Most people are still focused on the external and they're in worry, neediness, and uncertainty. And that's not where we want to be, because that's going to throw us out of alignment even more. Some people try and force it even more. Moving towards their goals, they just try to be forceful with it. And again, that's just going to probably amplify blocks that might be already there. So now we've identified these contradictions, we want to dissolve them. So if it was something that you couldn't see, your reality, you couldn't really see it in your mind's eye, etc., then we want to work on our visualization and our understanding of what it would be like to live in that reality. Not just trying to visualize it all the time, because someone who's living that reality, they're not trying to visualize the life they live, they're just living it, right? But we want it to be clear. We want to be able to see it clearly and know what it would feel like, smell like, taste like, all of that kind of thing. So that's how we work on the perception, if it was a perception thing. If it was a nervous system and body thing, then we want to get comfortable around that thing physically, exposing ourselves to those environments in micro doses until we get comfortable around that thing or in that environment, because we're going to need to if we want to hold that desired reality when we do manifest it. Because if you're not comfortable and you feel nervous and anxious with this thing, it's very quickly going to be released and we're going to go back to the old comfortable norms. If it was identity issue, then we want to shift our identity to someone who has that reality, and that reality is natural for. So we want to become and embody the type of person who lives out that life naturally and normally. So we have to become in that instance and not force it. We're not trying to force this new persona. We're just embodying the lifestyle habits of someone who has that reality. It's that simple. These are the starting steps to really bring in that desired reality. There are further steps, and we're going to go into that in future videos, but this is where we want to start, working on that internal state, dissolving any of those contradictions that we mentioned before. And we want to identify them first and really work with them, because when you do that work, the shifts happen quick when you truly do it and you truly dissolve those contradictions. But you have to dig deep if they're there. You have to be true and honest with yourself, right? Really take it seriously and really break down those contradictions and really work on letting them go, work on dissolving them. Some of them can be uncomfortable. If you physically feel uncomfortable around a thing, comfortable having loads of money and stuff like that, you have to get comfortable around it. All right, so go through the points, work on them, and we'll talk on further points in future videos. Hope this one was helpful. I'll catch you in the next one. Like and subscribe.